Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we're ending the day, which is where we are now, on top of the engine. We do two loads today. We do a Fort Dodge, and we go over to Cedar Rapids. We go to Freightliner, and we go to Sadler Powertrain, and pick up a few things for the truck, spend more money. And then we got a noise. So stay tuned for closer to the end of the video. Try to show you that noise, and I would like to hear you guys' opinion. Am I just hearing things? Can you help me diagnose my problem? I would appreciate the help. Stay tuned for some trucking.
Tried starting recording a second ago when you fell off the window. Anyway, we're on we're on 30. Headed east right now. We will be delivering our load to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Menard, Cedar Rapids. And then after that, we're going to be going to, well, either Midwest Wheel or Freightliner, or both. We got a list of things we're going to go by. So, let me see. We gotta grab, yes, I'm going to got my list. I am getting an output shaft kit for my power divider differential. I want to get the new shaft, new nut, new bearing, new seal, all of that. We'll explain in a second. Let's see. I'm also going to get flange gaskets for each of all four of the axle shafts. I'll explain that in a second. I also need a U-built bolt kit, and I need, for the rear axle, for a drive axle, that's what I mean. And I need a new airbag. So, what are my symptoms, and what am I trying to fix? So, the first one, we'll take a look at the immediate problem. Yesterday's video, yesterday I figured out that I had an airbag leaking directly from the airbag. I could hear it bubbling yesterday when it was wet while I was underneath the truck. So I got a leaking airbag. I noticed that yesterday, and then today, first day this has happened, but my left side, same side of the airbag's leaking. I have it. The whole left side is lower than the right side, and my mud flap is rubbing on the ground. The airbags on my driver's side are not airing up as much as the passenger side. So that's a problem. We're going to start by replacing that airbag, and then we're going to go from there. I'm probably going to get some more airline while I'm there. I might even get another leveling valve. I replaced this one a few months back, but I don't know. I might just get one to have on hand just in case. But for sure, I'm getting an airbag to fix that leak. And obviously, I don't want it to blow out. We're going to be fixing that one this afternoon rather. It's going to go into this evening, because something else I'm going to do this afternoon is do that U-bolt. So I've told you guys before that I'm having a problem with not straight up and down airbag on the front axle on the driver's side. It's crooked. Well, it's gotten crooked again. I thought I fixed the problem, but it shifted again. How, I don't know. bolts, and I'm gonna get my core power back out and shove that back into place. Get that perfectly vertical, and then clamp her down with the new U-bolts, and probably run another day, and then check the torque. Keep doing that. And see if we can solve a couple problems. I mean, that could solve a couple of my problems. So it could be part of the height problem. It also could be adding to the vibration problem. So we're doing that. We're fixing that, and gonna check that off the list because I know it's a problem. It needs fixed. Both those things need fixed. I don't know if they're gonna solve the vibration. I know they need fixed, so I'm not just throwing parts at it. I'm fixing things that are a problem. The other thing that is a problem is I have a little bit of play in, well, I told you guys about it at the end of the last video, but the output shaft on my power divider, I got a little bit of play in it. Yesterday afternoon, I tightened down the nut I couldn't get it to tighten really, and I did not take any of the play out of it. So probably gonna get a new yoke. That needs to be on the list. Thanks for reminding me. I need a new yoke. I'm gonna get a new axle, or a new through shaft, new seal, new bearing, which is probably the problem. The outlet shaft could also be bent, but I don't know. So that is Saturday's project, most likely. Because in order to do that, I have to pull the power divider. I have to pull the diff. Because I have an Eaton Spicer differential. So on a Meritor, there's a flange and flange bolts, and you can remove that and remove the output, the through shaft, but not on a Eaton. So yes, that is quite the project. But I know I have a problem. I know I don't want to cause a bigger problem. And it also very well could be my vibration. Now, there's not a lot of play. I've watched a few videos of guys who had similar problems, but the play was significantly worse than what mine is. So, I don't know. I know it's a problem. I know it needs fixed. Nobody else is going to fix it for me. So I'm going to do it. That being in mind, I also need to add some RTV. As I'm thinking through this, I'm adding more to the list. Which I have RTV, I want a full tube of it. None of this works, then next weekend we are going to... Okay, so when I first adjusted the leaf spring in the rear, the front drive axle, you know what I'm... same spot I'm talking about, and I got it vertical months before, vibration improved. So I'm confident that I'm going to do something with this next couple things. So that's good. I'm confident I'm going to do something. I don't know that I'm going to do everything. After that, I have some significant wear on my front drive axle, same axle we're talking about. Most likely caused originally from this misalignment, shifting of the. So the next thing we're going to do to try to solve this is to replace those drive tires. So get rid of those knob tires, and if that doesn't work, then we're going to dig into the drive shaft. I've talked about getting my drive shaft balanced. I sort of just want to have them make me a new drive shaft. So probably what I'll do is I will probably pull into Inland, and I'm sure there's other driveline shops that could do it, but that's the one I know of. I might do some research to see if there's other ones. Well, that's where I plan to go, and have them get all the measurements off of it, and then they can make it. Have all new U-joints, new carrier bearing, brand new balanced drive shaft. See, this is another thing. I know that this is a long talking video again, I apologize. But I'm just trying to express all these problems and, I don't know, get it all out. You're helping me think through my problems here, and maybe you guys have some input. Replacing the drive shaft is not a futile effort, because you guys know that I burn through U-joints. And whenever I do a U-joint on the main drive shaft, I don't have to use a puller, because I barely have to do anything to get the U-joints apart. There's so much slack in it. Well, I wouldn't say slack. What is the word for it? It's almost like the caps to the U-joints are too loose in the yoke. And that bothers me, and I think that's part of my problem with losing U-joints. So, and who knows, that might be part of the vibration. So all these things that I'm putting on my list that I want to fix, they're actual problems that I know are problems that could possibly be my vibration. So it's not futile is what I'm saying. It's more than just throwing parts at it. I don't like throwing parts at things. A lot of times I have to, because I don't have the right diagnostic tools. And it feels like I'm throwing parts at it, but the reality is I know these things are bad or will be bad in the future. Like it's going to happen. It's not wasted money, because I'm going to have to do this eventually. Like I say, if I go to the driveline shop and they get all my measurements and they make me my drive shaft, I can just show up and it's done, and it's not very difficult to install. I can do it myself in the parking lot in like 15 minutes. So maybe I'll have them measure my driveline angles too at the same time. Anyway, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have them make me a brand new one. Screw it. I'm gonna have a brand new truck before this is all said and done. If that doesn't work, then I have half a mind to replace all the brakes. See if my drums are unbalanced. Anyway, I need to stop talking now because we've been recording for 15 minutes now. A lot of this video is just going to be me talking and you enjoying the road. So maybe you just mute me. But we're going to get over to Cedar Rapids. I'm going to make some phone calls here because I have my last 6 of my VIN memorized. Obviously at this point, I talked to them at Freightliner enough and see what all they have in stock. I would assume they have a lot of this in stock because this is the same exact suspension that's in the brand new trucks. So I'm gonna shut up now. Appreciate you guys and your knowledge and watching my videos and your comments. Even if I don't comment back, I appreciate them. I really do. Okay, guys, we've spent some money. Actually, not really that bad. I think we spent, yeah, $235. Airbag, U-bolts, assortment of gaskets and other crap. So they didn't have everything though. If I'm being honest right now, the vibrations I'm feeling, I'm almost feeling like I'm losing a diff. Which one of you guys warned me about that I had something, what was it called, load shock happen, and that's why my transmission went. I'm wondering if you were right, and if now my differential is on its way out. Tonight, when I get home, one of the things I'm going to be checking, I'm not driving tomorrow. I'm going to tell Menards that I'm done for the week. So, yeah, I should probably text him soon. Anyway, we are outside a place I've never been before that the guys at Freightliner actually suggested. Sadler Powertrain. If this is as cool of a place as I think it is, I'm probably going to be here again. Oh, I need to turn on my lights. I don't need my lights on right now. I need this. Okay. Got a sticky note here with, I need the yoke for the rear of the differential, and I need through shaft, bearing, and seal. So let's see. We are headed out right now. Oh man, I am so paranoid right now. I feel like I'm hearing a noise I don't like from the engine bay. Man. Just doesn't give me warm fuzzies. Oh, I am not running tomorrow. I have no idea what's going on with this truck right now, but I do not like it, Sam. I am. Sorry. We're gonna go home and we're going to spend some time diagnosing some problems. That's what we're gonna do. people mad. It's because that's what we like to do. Oh. I don't know if I have enough room to make this turn. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm rather, I'm sharing all this with you guys. Reality is, I feel rather stressed at this current moment. And I want it gone. Probably blowing all this out of proportion, but in my head I'm thinking I really hope I make it home. Got our load delivered. We have an empty trailer behind us. So if we were to break down, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It would be much worse if I had a load on the trailer. It would be much worse. I do think something major is happening right now, but I don't know what it is. So, there you go. Probably just gonna shut up now and try to enjoy my drive back to Marshalltown. I need to text Trent and say I am done for the week. Dropped off our trailer. Told Trent that I will not be here tomorrow. And yeah, just like that, we're done for the week. Yes, I know today's Thursday. Oh my. Yeah, even right now as we're coming down this road here, it don't feel good. I don't know. I wish you guys were feeling and hearing what I felt. I'm feeling, that's not an emotional statement. I'm talking about the truck. It's very hard to describe, but it has gotten much worse today. All the different sounds and noises and vibrations, and we're going to be checking over a lot of stuff right now. I wish there was sun. I think the sun is supposed to come out tomorrow, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to try to figure out the sound of the engine. A couple things that I think it could be. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm headed to the car wash, and I'm gonna at least spray off the rear end. Well, that's all I'm doing is I'm power washing off the frame and everything back there, so that it's not as gross to work on. Because right now it's a mess. Anyway, they're gonna give you an update of what's going on. Yeah, probably see you back at the house.
So I got home here and trying to let you guys listen to the noise. Definitely feels like the front of the engine. Coming back to this side. What do you guys think that is? Can you hear what I'm hearing? Am I crazy? I know I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's definitely louder on this side. In the front, louder on this side. Pop that valve cover off is what I'm about to do. I would like to inspect my injector springs. I really want to inspect all the valve train. Then pop it open and let it run. Go ahead and shut it off, and I'm going to pull that valve cover, see if I see anything, and then I'm going to start it back up and try to pinpoint what I'm hearing. Well, did what we said we were going to do. Pulled the valve cover. I haven't been able to spot anything broken. I've been doing some research. You guys, I need to chime in. I need some comments on this video. I know a lot of you guys know a lot about engines. As I try to fall off my truck here. Valve lash. That's what I want to know about. When the engine's hot, do you get more or less lash? More or less gap? That's what I want to know. Because I'm getting conflicting information from the internet. The reason why I say that is because I just was poking around and feeling these rocker arms. That's an exhaust. I haven't pinned the engine, so I don't know if I'm on top dead center or not. But that one is loose. Probably about where it's supposed to be, because exhaust, that's an exhaust, and exhaust is 30 thou. These ones are obviously still in their stroke, but I was feeling this guy, and this is an intake, and I was using an 18 and a 5, just poking around, seeing what we're at. So what is that, 23? Spec on a cold engine is 15. So you guys chime in. What do you guys think? Is that a problem? Still trying to figure out this noise, guys. Still gonna poke around some more, see if I can figure out if I see any broken valve or springs or anything. The cam looks good. Well, the lobes on the rocker arms look good. I can't see too well down to the cam, so. Oh, problem after problem lately. Of course, we're gonna get it figured out, but probably going to put this valve cover back on here and run it again. It seemed like there was a lot of blow-by coming out of the cylinders here when I had the valve cover off, but of course I haven't. It's been a while since I ran it hot with the valve cover off. So I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to check my... Anyway, I got a few more things to do, but for now, I'm going to close out this video and say thank you guys for watching, and please comment down below. Help me solve my problems here. I need some help. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. It'd do me a lot of good, and we'll see you in the next one.